A Portsmouth man who played a big role in American history has passed away.
Wilbert Gore was an original member of the Tuskegee Airmen, a group with the Army Corps program that trained African Americans to fly. At 10 on your side's Kara Dixon spoke to his family about the man they lost and the huge legacy he left behind.
Yeah, definitely a huge legacy. Now, while he didn't fly, he did have a huge role. He was actually an aerial engineer that made sure those planes that got off the ground were good to go. Now, his family says they learned a lot from him and are proud that he lived so long to teach them life lessons.
35 years he was in that garage.
Inside this home on Palmer Street in Portsmouth, a living legend welcomed all into his home.
He would get up about 6:30 in the morning and open his garage, and he would make coffee.
That's how neighbors are remembering Wilbert C. Gore Sr.
Dad was a neighborhood person.
A neighborhood person and an original Tuskegee Airman.
He used to see the flight medals and the good conduct medals and theatrical medals that he had in the drawer.
His son, Wilbert C. Gore Jr., says his father was an aerial engineer tasked with making sure the planes flown by African Americans during World War II made it off the ground.
He was just a giant among men, and that's just the way he lived his life. I'm very proud of him.
Gore was one of the few remaining Tuskegee Airmen in Hampton Roads. His son says he was proud to be a part of the Tidewater chapter for Tuskegee Airmen, proud to receive an honorary doctorate from Old Dominion University, and proud to attend the inauguration of President Barack Obama.
He did everything he could do for everybody, and he was really a family man.
And an outdoorsman, always outside gardening before he started battling dementia.
It's heartbreaking, and but it's something that hope and pray in our lifetime or whatever, they have a cure for it.
While his family and friends gather in the place he'll always be known for, they say there's nothing they changed during the 93 years Gore graced the earth.
No regrets. We have been just so fortunate.
Neighbors say they'll miss Gore, and his family says they were fortunate he passed along all of his wisdom. I'm Kara Dixon, 10 on your side.